When the never-ending back and forth between Ripple and the SEC eventually ends, how high could XRP rise? Because let's face it, there is a very good likelihood that this entire story will come to an end. The crackdown on crypto, it's essentially over. Even the former US President Donald Trump has made insinuations to such effect. The last chapters are being revealed to us. Are you sick of phony gurus who pretend to be knowledgeable traders but never engage in live trading? On the second biggest cryptocurrency market, I trade in real time, where results cannot be falsified and everything is visible. I have continuously closed each month in profit for more than 440 days. With just 4% drawdown, my followers have made over $34,000 in gains in the previous 90 days alone. Results that have been verified, not just claims. Do you wish to view my confirmed statistics? Start duplicating my trades for free right now by clicking the first link in my profile. What will happen to XRP next? That is the crucial question. The exciting part comes next. A trustworthy source with a track record of getting cryptocurrency scoops right provided some insider information on Sunday night. The lawsuit between the SEC and Ripple is almost over. Eleanor Terrett, a writer for Fox Business, released information from her own sources last week, and this news follows closely behind her updates. She claims that they're wrapping up the loose ends and that the appeals process is already underway. People, it's all happening. Time is running out, and XRP may make a huge move soon. As it happens, Ripple may have been the true obstacle all along. They're now the dominant force, and it appears that the government, including the SEC, is prepared to put an end to the war on cryptocurrency. Ripple is not simply rolling over, though. Hold just a minute, they say. We're appealing you, and you're appealing us. Do you want to cancel now? Why should we halt? If you look closely, you can see that it's a strategic dance that is beginning to make sense. There have already been rumors concerning this from sources. However, as of Sunday night, fresh information is also pointing in that way. When the dust settles and this chapter of crypto drama officially come to close, it's worth taking a look at what this might mean for the price of XRP. But let me be clear before we delve farther. I've never worked in finance. You should not buy or sell based on anything I say or write because this is not financial advice. Now, for the details, it comes directly from Andrew Parrish. Let me briefly establish the scene. I found this gem from an Apple podcast while looking up some background. Eric Golden hosts the program. Have you never heard of it? The same is true here. Not important. This is what drew my attention. By posting spicily rumored and insider information regarding cryptocurrency, Andrew Parrish, also known on Twitter as a P_abacus, has built a following. His daring opinions frequently cause a stir in high places, so he's no stranger to stirring things up. However, his talent for uncovering information has revealed dubious activities at firms like FTX and Gemini, making his account a go-to resource for dispelling cryptocurrency falsehoods. In addition to being an expert on Twitter, Andrew is a co-founder of ArchPublic, a business that develops blockchain authentication and automated trading algorithms for alternative assets and brands. Very impressive, isn't it? Here's the really bad part. Suddenly, on a calm Sunday evening at precisely 10:49 p.m., Andrew provides some very important information at Central Time. The Ripple lawsuit may be coming to an end, according to two SEC insiders who have made some fascinating predictions that have generated excitement. These are the three main conclusions. First, and this comes straight from the source, anticipate that XRP will become a major commodity. That changes everything. Second, the penalty, which is currently $125 million, could be significantly lowered. Yes, with emphasis. If accurate, this might change the way that punishments are applied in circumstances like this. Third, the new leadership is aware of the significance of this case and how its outcome could establish a significant precedent for the future. They are aware that the stakes are great. This information is from a trustworthy source with a strong reputation for breaking news. This was even brought to my attention by attorney John Deaton. A post by Andrew Parrish on X was reposted by John Deaton, replete with the iconic eyeball emoji. In all honesty, it's quite intriguing. Although I've discussed some of Deaton's previous ideas with Andrew on my channel, this one feels unique. Without a doubt, this one will stick. How the market will respond is the key question whether things are really coming to an end. I believe that even if this proves to be incorrect, the result it suggests is unavoidable. Furthermore, Andrew's record speaks for itself. Let's face it, this information should be given more weight than some arbitrary internet rumor if it is coming from a reliable source. Correct? What does this really mean then? Let's examine the past reactions of markets to the lawsuit's shocking announcement, because history suggests that things could get really fascinating. Immediately following the lawsuit, there was the first significant upheaval. The market plunged into chaos. In late December, XRP was trading at about 58 or 59 cents. Then it fell to a pitiful 16 cents. After a while, it clawed back, even rising to $2 a few years later at the pinnacle of the market cycle. However, the market undoubtedly displayed its cards. Let's face it. Now, fast forward to XRP Victory Day on July 13, 2023. When legal clarity eventually arrived, the consequences were nothing short of explosive. The market sprang to life as XRP surged. Indeed, the typical crypto decline occurred in the months that followed, but on that particular day, XRP surged, pulling Bitcoin with it all the way down to the last second. XRP took center stage on July 13, 2023, thanks to its meteoric rise. Indeed, Bitcoin did the same, but let's face it, XRP had its day. Naturally, Bitcoin maxes weren't overjoyed with some disruptive XRP-specific news, but facts are facts. Within 4 hours, the price of XRP nearly doubled. I can't recall the exact amount, but it soared from about 45 or 50 cents to an astounding climax of about 93 cents. Hey, don't quote me. If you're inquisitive, you may always check the exact numbers. In actuality, nobody anticipated it. Everyone was taken aback by Judge Torres' ruling, and the market was ecstatic. However, we all know that what rises must fall. As the market as a whole declined, XRP's gains over the following few months dipped closer to the baseline. Nevertheless, I think that XRP probably would have fallen considerably farther in the absence of that significant victory. It attracted more investors than it might have otherwise, and that news kept it afloat. The Ripple V's SEC story came to an official conclusion on August 8, 2024. As the Ripple SAC lawsuit comes to a close, headlines flashed, XRP surged 17%, surpassing Bitcoin. XRP demonstrated that it still possessed some market magic more than a year after obtaining legal certainty. With penalties decided and the case officially behind us, this time there was more than simply excitement, there was closure. And once more, XRP made an impression, demonstrating why the cryptocurrency community still finds it fascinating. At that point, everything was formally finished. That is, unless there was an appeal, which was obviously the case. However, the market, it flinched just a little. The response was, okay, cool, let's move on. Although some of that gain quickly faded, stocks rose